They know they give me a mission, they know I'ma get it done. When they come out of my family, I send you the kingdom come. Break them down and build them up, I done did it one after one. And I see you need an army, but all I need is my gun. They said it's my right, so I'ma bear arms.
Yo, Fat Guy Nation, what's good? It's your man Big Zach, the Fat Guy with Guns. And today, I'm gonna be doing something, I guess, a little different. So, a lot of you may not know, and a lot of you do know, that I am also a instructor, certified pistol instructor. So I've been doing it for probably about, 6 years now. And today we're gonna go take someone out on the range and who's never shot before. So just wanted to, try to document it a little bit and, see how comfortable she is with it. She's a YouTuber too, and you guys will see. And so listen, I'm on my way to the range. That's why I'm in the car. That's why the lighting and stuff is real bad, but we heading out. And when we get to the range, I'll see you when we get back. All right? Peace in a minute. All right. So we out here on the range. It's a little dirty out here today. I mean, just it kind of is, but I mean, it should be good. Just set up a still target, move some stuff around. It should be good. So let me get stuff set up, and then we'll be back. All right, in a minute. All right, Fat Guy Nation. I hope you guys can hear me. So this is gonna be downrange today. It ain't too bad today. Y'all been out here with me before. It can get a little dirty, so we're just gonna be using that one still target. We might shoot at that little barrel sitting next to it. That's a possibility. But yeah, we're gonna use that one still target. Figure we use still today because she's a new shooter and it's more fun and we're not worried about marksmanship. So we'll go ahead and we're gonna sit down and go over stuff a little bit. Go over what's downrange and some of the safety rules, at least 3 of them, and some of the things she can say in order to get us to stop, things like that. Show she's empowered over the range. So you just hear me talking, but like I said, all this is downrange. So we'll be back. It's a Fat Guy Nation. We got the range set up a little bit. We're just going to be shooting one still target today. Figured that's enough. And this is the first time shooter. And I use still because it's more fun. I don't really care about her marksmanship. I just really learn about the safety rules and how to handle the firearm. We're going to be using the TX22 today. And we might have her shoot some 9mm, but we want to start her out with something a little bit light. So let me go ahead and get this camera flipped around so you can see who we have here.
It's Gina versus Gina on YouTube.
And she's our first time shooter.
Yep. I'm here with Fat Guy with Guns. And we're gonna shoot today. He's gonna teach me how to do a few things. We're gonna see how this goes.
Yeah, Fat Guy Nation, we're gonna get it right. All right, so we're gonna sit down, talk a little bit about the safety rules or whatever, and then when we come back, we'll get up behind the gun and get some footage of us shooting. So
it is.
We'll be back. Peace. See you in a minute. All right, so hopefully you guys can hear me. So today is not really focused on me. It's really focused on Gina. So we're just gonna go over some of the, safety rules, some of the range commands, like, cease fire, and you can just call a stop, and, let her know what's downrange, and, where she should be shooting. You already cut in, we're gonna be shooting downrange. I cut that in already. You'll be able to see what we're shooting now. Like I said, it's a still target and the metal barrel. And right now we're gonna go over just 3 safety rules, and I like using the NRA safety rules because that's where I got my certification from, so that's what I use. So there's 3 rules we're gonna be using today. What rules are we gonna be using first?
First rule is always keep the gun pointed in a safe direction. Number 2, always keep your finger off the trigger until ready to shoot. And number 3, always keep the gun unloaded until ready to use.
Now, I usually have a 4th rule, but it's a rule of mine. And since today we're just going to be working on some fundamentals and things like that because she's never shot before, we're not going to be talking about, we may talk about it a little bit, but I thought I'd get it on camera because I don't know if she wants to be a defensive shooter or if she just wants to shoot for fun. So there's a different way that I teach a defensive shooter than I do a shooter who just wants to shoot for fun. Now, all of the basic safety rules are the same, but there's some other things that I'll apply when it comes to defensive shooting. So we're going to go ahead and talk a little bit about, I ain't going to put everything on the camera because it's going to be all boring, but just wanted to let you know those are the 3 basic safety rules. And then we're going to talk, and then we'll show you what she's shooting today and everything, and then we'll get some shooting footage in too. So, Fat Guy Nation, we'll be back. Give me a minute. All right, Fat Guy Nation. So we went over, the basic safety stuff. We did some front sight focus, proper grip, things like that. I didn't want to put all that on camera because she'll put that to use when she's shooting. We did the arc of movement, when you're moving and you're breathing, things like that, how the gun goes. We did, equal height, equal light, because it's a 3-dot sight system. And, we come to find out that she's cross-eye dominant. So she's right-handed, but her dominant eye is her left eye. So she'll learn to adjust to that because that's something I can show her how to do, but I can't teach her because I'm not. I'm right-eye dominant and I'm I'm a righty. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna show her how to get this magazine loaded because I had a situation a long time ago. A friend of mine taught somebody how to shoot, had him in a CCW class. She got home, she needed to use her gun, didn't know how to load it. She had to call him in the middle of the night. So anybody that I show how to do anything on the range who's never shot before, they at least need to know how to load a magazine. So today we're going to be doing we're going to be using the TX22, like I said before, and we're just going to show her how to put some rounds in the magazine, and because she needs to know how to load up the gun. So basically, this one is simple. This has a little thing on it, and they make the 22 mag. A lot of them come with that, so you can pull it down like that.
Okay.
So basically, the idea is you can pull it down a little bit, or you don't have to. You see that little notch right there?
Yep.
You take that bullet, put it in there like that, just down and back.
Okay.
So be right there, little notch, down and back. So, see that? Now you little 5 rounds. So let's do one.
Is that right?
Nice. That's nice.
All right. Oh, I'm good.
2. Now it's a little bit more difficult when you start moving it down.
So I'll probably pull it down some. That'd be easier.
Right. There you go.
All right.
All right. Now that magazine holds, I think, 16. And I guess we do it on 16. We're not going to record the whole other 16 though, but just want to be able to see so she can know how to load that magazine, and we'll get the rest in, and then we'll be back and we'll get some shooting done. All right? Be back in a minute. What you would do is take this, slam that in, pull that back, and you let that go.
Okay.
So when you're ready, finger off the trigger. There you go. Slam that in. There you go. You pull that back, slow until it stops, and then let it go. There you go, slingshot.
All right.
So now that gun is ready to fire.
All right.
So when you're ready, do what I showed you, you aim it, and you want to shoot right in the center of that white tail target. When you're ready, slow and steady. So that's high. That's where it hit. Right in the center of that steel target. Still high.
Still high?
So what you want to do is, remember I told you, make sure that that's tight in there like that. And you want to put this right in the middle of that target.
That's what I
right in
thought.
the middle of it.
All right.
Hit. Good job. Do that again. And I want you to keep the same grip. You don't want to adjust every time. Keep the same grip. Make sure that thumb isn't on the slide. You want that thumb to be on the frame. The way you had is fine, but just make sure it's not on here. You want it to be on the slide. Okay. Right in the center. Hit. Do that again. Ah, good job. Do that again. Good job. Do that again. Good job. Do that again. Good job. Another one. Good job. Another one. Good job. Another one. Good job. Another one. Another one. Good job. Another one. see the way that locked back like that? That means that all the rounds have been expended.
Okay.
So you tilt it to the side, still keep pointing down range. Take this finger, press that button. When you press that button, you pull that at the same time.
Oh, okay.
Press that button. There you go. Now that gun is empty.
Okay.
Alright, Fat Guy Nation, so we're gonna walk down here with Gina now and take a look at her target. So even though we're not shooting paper, we're shooting steel. So she's grouping, and this is her first time shooting. And I want you guys to see, this is her first target. And I say that that's pretty good. We're at about, I don't know, probably 7 yards maybe. And that's really good for a first time shooter. How did it feel, Gina?
It felt good.
All right.
It felt good. I did have to get adjusted to the sight. So it felt like after I did that, after the second shot, I was like, okay, let me really focus on that sight. And that's when I finally hit the target. So
All right.
once I got that, it felt pretty easier.
Was it fun?
It was.
All right, so we'll go ahead and we'll get you out there and we'll
Yes.
do a few more. All
Yeah.
right. Fat Guy Nation, we'll be back. Gotta reload. All right, so we're gonna load up another mag and do another 15 or 16. Forget what I put in there. There you go.
I don't know.
That's right. There you go. Don't put that thumb back there. Remember. There you go. Nice tight grip. Give him no sight set. When you're ready, no need to rush. Take your time. Good job. Do it again. Good job. Do it again. Nice. Do it again. Nice. Again.
Uh-oh.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Hold on.
it went back a little.
Let me see. Let me get this clear. What you would do in a situation like this is good to see.
Mm-hmm.
When something like that happens,
Mm-hmm.
bring the bottom like that, you rack it back like that.
Okay.
So I'm gonna take a shot. Just to, there we go. So she's ready to go again. So if that happens, like I said, I'll show you it again. I'll show you the tap right. Basically, bang that,
Mm-hmm.
rip that slide back,
Okay.
and then try to fire again. Go ahead. Good job. Good job. Nice. 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 Good job. So slide lock back, what do you do?
Do I pull it out? No,
Remember,
I just pull my.
You-
Oh, that's
you
right.
hit the button,
I
right
remember.
back.
Yeah. That's
There you
right.
go. So now everything's clear. All right. So we had Gina do the 22. Now we're gonna have her run a 9mm, run the rival with a red dot on it, just to see if she likes it. So let's see. The concept is the same.
Okay.
Slam it in. Here you go.
Pull it back.
Till it stops, and then you let it fly forward. Go. There you go. Don't put that finger back there. There you go. Hold on tight. We're gonna put that red dot right in the center. Slow and steady squeeze. Surprise break. Hold it nice and tight. That was high. Do it again. Make sure you're holding onto that gun nice and tight.
You know what I'm noticing now?
What?
I'm looking at the dot, but I'm seeing a actual dot in the.
That's the dot you want to look at.
That's okay.
You want to use that dot.
Gotcha.
Put that dot right in the center of the
Gotcha.
target.
Oh yes. Okay.
That's the dot. That's the one.
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, wait a minute. I'm seeing a. I thought it was a floater.
Make sure you keep your
honestly.
finger off the trigger
Oh, that's
until
right.
you're ready to go.
Okay.
That's okay. You knew those are the things that you'll learn.
That's much better.
Mm-hmm. Good job. Do that again. There you go. Nice and tight. Good job. Good job. There you go. So it locked back. You basically do the same thing with it that you did with the other one. Push the button in.
Oh, it slides out.
Oh, right. Yeah, because this one is it's a little bit heavy.
Okay. It's looking like my dot is.
Alright, so we had the same thing happen. What you do?
Alright, Fat Guy Nation, so we had a good day on the range. Gina ran through a few guns. I let her shoot the TX-22. She shot the Rival with a red dot. Then she shot the X5 Legion with a green dot. And she seemed to like them all. She seemed very comfortable, and it didn't seem to be an issue. But I'll let her give her final impressions. And give me a second, 'cause you know I know how to flip this camera around. But let me stop it and I'll flip it around. Alright, so Gina, what you think?
I did. I felt very comfortable with all three. Definitely, you can tell the difference with all three in weight. But I felt comfortable shooting all three of them. I did. I had a good time today. This was fun.
Hey, did you learn something?
I learned a lot. I think I did anyway. I'm gonna try to remember all those things because I do notice that I tend to try to put my hands a certain way, so I'm correcting myself on that, and just getting that tight grip when I'm holding it before I shoot. and maintaining it, because that kickback be. So yeah, but I feel like I learned a lot. This was really good.
So what would you say to anybody who is scared to come out and learn how to shoot?
Don't be. Definitely don't be. Get out there. I encourage a lot of people. I talk to a lot of people, especially women who are, kind of on the fence about it, or just not really comfortable with it. Just get out there and try it. I think you'll be surprised that you actually enjoy it. It's not what you think it. I don't think it is going to be what they think it is. I was very comfortable. You helped make me feel comfortable with doing it. You taught me. I felt comfortable because you took me through the steps prior to me even putting it in my hand, of getting comfortable with being, knowing what it's going to do. Every part of it. And that's what matters. So make sure that when you go out there, you go out with somebody who's going to tell you to do it how to do it the right way.
All right, and I appreciate that. All right,
Yep.
so I'm gonna flip this camera around again. Hold on. All right, Fat Guy Nation. So listen, like I said, it was a good day on the range. It's always good to have new shooters out there. For us in this two-way thing, it's always good to bring somebody else into the fold. And I'm glad she was comfortable. I'm glad she learned something. I'm glad she felt that I taught her something. It's just my job as one instructor out here in Ohio, trying to bring other people into the fold and let them know that they have two-way rights, and it's okay, and it's nothing to be scared of. So listen, Fat Guy Nation, love you guys. Like, comment, share, support. Anybody out here in Ohio, if you're in the Dayton area and you want to go out shooting and you want somebody who can go out and take you out and show you the ropes a little bit, listen, just hit me up. Just hit me at fatguywithguns@gmail.com, or hit me on IG, Fat Guy with Guns. And Fat Guy Nation, love you guys as always. Thanks for the support. And you know how we do it. Peace, and I'm out.